Things that King David and Jesus had in common was the fact that they had a friend who betrayed them. In the case of King David, it was a man by the name of Ahithophel, and it's not a name that we hear very often, but he was a person that was a counselor to David. And apparently he was a good friend. And we read in the 55th Psalm about David's attitude toward this, that his friend had, where he had betrayed him. This was at a period of time whenever, if you remember, that his son Absalom had rebelled against him and had taken his friend along with him. David would have expected just the opposite of that to have taken place. But in the 55th Psalm, in beginning of verse 12, we read there, "For it is not an enemy who reproaches me, then I could bear it, nor is it one who hates me, who has exalted himself against me, then I could hide from him. But it was you, a man my equal, my companion, and my acquaintance. We took sweet counsel together and walked in the house of God in the throng." So David had a great problem with this, it would seem. And when we think about comparing this betrayal with that of the betrayal of Jesus by Judas, one thing that we know that notice that is different is that in the case of Judas, Jesus knew ahead of time that he was going to betray him, but apparently David did not know, and this came as a great surprise to him. I think all of us can appreciate that. We can understand that. The Gospels, I think all four of the Gospels have something to say and mention the fact that Judas did, in fact, betray the Lord. And despite of that betrayal, Jesus, I guess I should say because of, or one of the reasons for it, Jesus was convicted. He was arrested and convicted, and he died the cruel death of Calvary's cross. We partake of these emblems this morning. We look back to that event when he died on Calvary's tree. He shed his precious blood that you and I might have the hope of eternal redemption. Let's remember these things as we partake this morning.